All right, so Puka Nacua injured his knee in practice yesterday. Reportedly, it was the same knee that he suffered the PCL injury to. We also have to remember that he had the bursa injury, which they initially labeled it as, and we don't know if it was an aggravation of the PCL or the bursa. If it's an aggravation of the PCL, he's not going to play this week. If it's an aggravation of the bursa, he should be able to play through it. Sean McVay said he wouldn't bet against Puka playing this weekend. I would. I would bet against every player that they have not guaranteed will be out there this weekend because this season, I would say about 50% of those players end up not playing. So I have a pretty high concern for Puka until we get further clarification on what he aggravated. We've talked about how that PCL has pretty significant instability within the same season. So although the upside is there, the re-injury risk is real. And I would try and trade him away, and I wouldn't trade for him. They just ruled DK Metcalf out for this week as well. And we thought that that might be a risk, even though it looked like he was trending towards practicing, but he didn't actually log a practice. He has the upcoming bye week, so this makes sense for them to hold him out this week and give him an additional 2 weeks to recover. We've talked about how these grade ones are about a 0 to 2 week recovery, so I don't think this is going to be a long-term issue, and I don't think he's going to miss any more time than this upcoming week. So I wouldn't be overly concerned about it, but it is unfortunate that he won't be playing this upcoming Sunday. MCL right there. The valgus test is how you test for it. You can also get an MRI. That would be the definitive way to diagnose it. You can't diagnose it with an X-ray or with a CT scan. T. Higgins is doubtful. That means pretty much he's not going to play. Very concerning because we've talked about how this is his second soft tissue injury. Likely going to be out for, he is going to be out for this week, but I have a huge risk of him aggravating it throughout the season. It's always going to be a nerve-wracking situation having him in the playoffs because he could just get aggravated and put up a goose egg. So not great news there. When you have two injuries, there's a significant risk for them popping up. He has a quadricep injury and a hamstring injury. So if possible, try not to play him, but obviously a lot of people don't have options. I feel like I should give you guys some good news because it's been pretty depressing thus far. Brian Thomas Jr., I do think he is going to play. He likely had a rib bruise or a rib cartilage issue with clean MRI. He's logged some limited practices. They do say he's a game time decision, but he's been trending towards playing. And basically they've said that, a lot of people are injured and they just have to play through it. So it sounds like he is trending towards playing, and I'm okay with it. This is an injury that can be played through, and I think he's got a good shot of still putting up some good numbers for your team. So if Brian Thomas is active, I would start him. Lamar Jackson has also some sort of unspecified neck back injury. We didn't see any kind of game tape of it. Sounds like he's just sore, probably having some aches and pains this late in the season. He's a mobile quarterback. So I do think that he will be playing this upcoming weekend. He already logged a practice on Friday. So Lamar, if he's active, you got to start him. Not really too many better options out there. That's about it. Hopefully you guys had a good Halloween and hopefully have a good weekend coming up.